So I just recorded a video on menopause and anxiety, and we just went through like what is menopause anxiety, why does menopause cause anxiety. I went through some tips of how to decrease your, the suffering related to anxiety and stuff like that. And then I stopped the video and was like, I really could make a bigger video just on the one thing that really helps anxiety the most, which I really think is meditation. So in this video, we're going to dive into how meditation helps with menopausal anxiety. And so, if that interests you, if you haven't watched the other video and you want to dive into, the things I just mentioned, I'll leave a link to that in the show notes below. And let's just dive into meditation and anxiety. And I'm going to give you a couple guided meditation tools that are just really brief at the end of this video. So stay tuned till the end. I'm Nancy Shaw. If you haven't been here before, I'm the midwife of Midlife, and I'm a psychologist, and I have a private practice where I help women in midlife navigate life transitions. But in this online coaching biz, I make resources like this for women like you to help you take the challenges of midlife and kind of learn to use them as a catalyst for change to help you to up level your life. And, this is a perfect example. You're experiencing the challenge of anxiety in midlife that's triggered by your menopause. But if this gets you to start a meditation practice or to become more consistent with your meditation practice, that is going to have such far-reaching benefits on your life from now until the day you die. So that's why I'm on this mission, to help create resources like this. So if that resonates with you, please feel free to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I would love it. Anyway, let's dive into how meditation specifically helps with anxiety. I did my dissertation back in 95. Well, I can't remember when I actually finished the dissertation. It was probably more like 2003, 2004. It was a long haul project. But there is a ton of research out there showing that meditation helps with symptoms of anxiety. And what I think it does for you, this may shock you, but the treatment for anxiety is never about getting rid of the anxiety only. I mean, you can adjust your diet, you can go on anxiety relief medication or an antidepressant, and you can lower your levels of anxiety. But in terms of therapy techniques, it's really not about eliminating the sensation of anxiety as much as it is helping you learn to have a different relationship with your anxiety. Because truth be told, the more you let your anxiety rule your life, the smaller and smaller your life becomes. For example, let's say you have fear of driving, and anxiety every time you drive. You will find every way you can to avoid having to drive, right? And so your life gets smaller and smaller because you're not able to drive to where you want to go, right? Social anxiety, same thing. If you avoid social situations because they make you anxious, then you will gradually over time have less and less social support, which contributes to more anxiety. So in this video, I want to give you a couple of tools and techniques of things that you can use to decrease your experience of anxiety in the moment, and like help you to shift your relationship with that anxiety too, because I call it first arrow and second arrow suffering. The first arrow is the actual like heart fluttering, sickness in your stomach, shaking hands, sweating that you feel. That's the anxiety first arrow suffering. The second arrow suffering is all the thoughts that you put on it that make it worse. Like the social anxiety is that flutter, right? Or you're driving or whatever your anxiety is for. The second arrow suffering is all the thoughts like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm so anxious. I should have figured this out a long time ago. I can't do that because I'm anxious. I'm just too anxious. Something terrible is going to happen to me. We like catastrophize about the future and criticize ourselves in the present. And so what meditation does is kind of washes all of those thought processes out and brings your awareness back to what's happening in your body in this moment. So let's just try that for a moment. This is the first technique. It's just called breath watching. And you're just gonna, you don't even have to close your eyes, but you can. Just watch your breath and notice the different sensations in your body as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Just do that together for like 30 seconds. You even say to yourself, I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. I'm breathing in, I'm breathing out. That basically cuts through all the clutter in your mind because you're no longer attending to the content of your thoughts, but you're attending to the sensations of your breath. And that sounds so simple, but it can literally change your life. So I want to go over another tool that has been studied and shown and demonstrated to be the fastest way to decrease anxiety and to even ward off a panic attack. And panic attacks they become more common in menopause, unfortunately, and with the hormonal fluctuations. So this is called a physiological sigh. And basically what you're going to do is breathe in about 80%, take another sip into the top, and then blow your air out your mouth. Not like blow it out, but just let it release. It's going to look something like this. You can do it with me if you want. Let's do it again. Again. And the research shows that if you're going to do any meditation technique, doing 5 minutes of this physiological sigh practice holds more benefits than a lot of the other forms of meditation. So if you can only do one practice for 3 minutes a day, doing this physiological sigh for 3 minutes a day can literally change your experience of menopause. But I'm going to leave you with one more technique, and it's called heart breathing. And all you do is put your hand on your heart center, close your eyes. Just imagine that you're able to breathe in and out of the area around your heart. You don't have to make your breath any deeper, but you can if it feels right. Very simply imagining that you're breathing in through your heart center and out through your heart center. And then you can let go of this meditation. So right there is 3 little quick techniques that you can use to manage anxiety in menopause. And if any of this resonates with you and you would like more help in starting a regular, consistent meditation practice, I'd like to invite you to join me in one of my free live guided meditations. They're happening throughout the month at different times of the day. And you can sign up by just going to my website, www.themidwifeofmidlife.com/meditate. And I will leave that link in the description below, along with the link to the companion video to this video, which is about anxiety in menopause. Thanks a lot for being here with me. I hope this helped, and I hope to see you around. I hope to see you at one of my meditations live. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Sending love out there.